Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing another cook with me and we will be making breakfast lasagna. Now, fair warning, I am filming this intro after I filmed the cook with me. The cook with me is kind of a hot mess. I've told you before, for anyone new, my channel is real life. I do not have a studio, I do not have special lighting, I do not have a special camera. And I just go with the flow. So this recipe, I had in my head, I had written down on paper, and halfway through the video, I started changing it up a little bit. I thought I was going to use 4 cups of hash browns. I ended up needing more. So I had to make another cup of them, in the middle of the video. I thought I was going to use 9 eggs. It wasn't quite enough. I had to make more. So it's a little bit of a hot mess. But I will say, the breakfast lasagna looks and smells absolutely amazing, and I have not tasted it yet. I'm filming this before I taste it. I'm filming this while it's in the oven. So we'll see, but it looks great. But like I said, I just wanted to apologize that it is a bit of a hot mess because like I always say, it is real life around here. I come up with these ideas. I get so excited. Sometimes maybe I don't think I'm through all the way. I don't know, but it is what it is. And the recipe that I link below to my website will be the correct one that I used. It will be the 5 cups of hash browns and the 12 eggs. So no need to worry about that. That will be correct. But anyway, let's get started making this breakfast lasagna because we are all very hungry here. So for this recipe, you will need just 4 ingredients. You will need the cheese of your choice. I prefer the Cabot Light 75 Sharp Cheddar. This is 1 point per ounce. I believe as you go up in ounces, it's Weight Watcher math and it rounds up a little bit. But I'm pretty sure that 4 ounces, which is what we will be using. I might add some more. I think I'll go to 6 ounces. I think that is 6 points. I will check that out for you. Like I said, guys, I never made this. I came up with it in my head and just decided to go for it. We need shredded hash browns. I use the Great Value brand. 1 cup is 2 points. I weigh my hash browns. I don't measure them. I think you just get a more accurate. So it's 84 grams is a serving. So I did, 84 times 4. I think it was 336 grams of these. You need 9 eggs and 8 slices of Canadian bacon. And any seasoning of your choice. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion salt, whatever you like. And that's all we need for this. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is cook our potatoes. I have about a half a teaspoon of olive oil in my pan heating up. Then I'm going to just dump the potatoes right in. You could do this without cooking the potatoes first and just put them in the oven in the casserole, but personally I like them to be a little bit crispier, and they don't get real crispy when you cook them just in the oven, not when there's other ingredients. So I am just going to spread them out on a single layer, turn the heat down to a medium high, and I'm just going to let them cook. When I feel they're cooked on the one side, probably about 7 minutes, I'm going to flip them over and let them cook on the other side. To season them, you can use the seasoning of your choice. You can use salt and pepper. You can use a little Italian seasoning. I'm going to use the Trader Joe's onion salt. I love, 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 love this stuff. And I'm just going to let that cook, and I will be back to show you after we turn it over. So while the hash browns were cooking, I went ahead and got the rest of my ingredients ready. I shredded 6 ounces of the Cabot cheese. I diced 8 slices of Canadian bacon, and I beat 9 eggs. And I have an 8x8 baking dish that I sprayed with non-stick spray. So this is all we will need for our lasagna. Okay, our hash browns are nice and brown and crispy, so they are done. I am just going to remove them to a bowl. And I'm going to use the same pan, and I'm going to very lightly cook our eggs. I don't want the eggs cooked all the way. I just want them very partially set so they don't run through the potatoes in the casserole. So very, very lightly cooked. And I'm just going to season them with a little bit of salt and pepper. And really just cook them until they're not liquidy, but not cooked. Just about like that. That way the egg won't run through the hash browns. It'll stay nice layers. So that's done already. Okay, let's start assembling this lasagna. First, we're going to take 1/3 of the hash browns and put them in the 8x8 baking dish. Now, like I said, this is the first time I'm making this, so I will definitely make adjustments next time. I'll probably do a little bit more hash browns and maybe take the points up to 5 instead of 4 per serving. I think that's what it's going to be. Then I'm going to take 1/3 of the eggs and sprinkle those over the top. Spread those out. And then 1/3 of the Canadian bacon. Sprinkle that right on top. And then 1/3 of the cheese. Because what is a lasagna without cheese? And then I'm just going to repeat those layers. Yeah, I think I will definitely use more. Actually, you know what? I think this time I'm going to use more hash browns, honestly. I think I'm going to cook up another cup of hash browns. Real life, guys, real life. I told you before, I do not practice recipes before I make them. Okay. Yep, I'm going to cook up one more cup of hash browns, and then I will adjust the points. Let's see here. Let's get some more eggs on there, and then we'll just let it sit until those hash browns are cooked up. You know, 4 cups of hash browns sounded like so many in my head, but they do cook down. Now I'm thinking maybe more eggs now too. Jeez, guys. There we go. You're going to be like, I'm not watching that lady anymore. She don't know what she's doing. Some more cheese. Okay, now I'm going to go cook up one more cup of hash browns, and we will finish this up. Okay, so I did one more cup of hash browns for the top. We're going to just put those on. And then I did 3 more eggs, so I ended up using a dozen eggs total. gonna spread those on. Then the last of our Canadian bacon. That stayed the same. I am not a professional YouTuber. I am not a professional chef. I'm just a girl in the kitchen with her phone. And it is what it is. Okay, and now the last of the cheese right on top. This would even be good with some veggies thrown in there. Really, whatever you want. Okay, so there is our breakfast lasagna. You can see the layers. And that is going to go in the oven at 350 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. So here it is out of the oven. It is 4 servings at 5 points per serving. I'm going to get it plated up, give it a taste, and let you know what we think. Okay, here it is, plated up. And let's take a taste and see how it is. It's probably too hot and I'm gonna burn my mouth. Very good. Would I call it a lasagna? That's probably pushing it. I mean, it definitely has layers. It's more of a breakfast casserole maybe, I don't know, but it is absolutely delicious. I'm gonna call it lasagna because there are definitely defined layers in there and it's wonderful. And like I said, it would definitely be good with some veggies thrown in, bulk it up a little bit. But it's a very generous serving and packed full of protein, so I'm sure it's gonna keep me nice and full. So thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna go eat my delicious breakfast and serve my husband his breakfast and call it a wrap. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you can give it a thumbs down because I know it was a hot mess. It's how I roll. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this is something you would try. Let me know what your favorite breakfast is. And if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, I would love if you would smash that button and hit the notification bell and you will be notified every time I upload. And that is it for me. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.